Hello, hello. I think the stream is working. Let's see. Are we currently live? We are. Look at that. All right. Let's get on with the stream. All right. So for those of you who are tuning into the beginning of the stream and or joining early, today we're going to be building a Google Chrome extension that scrapes Apollo for us. So basically the premise of this stream is, in the past I've had web scrapers that have scraped Google Chrome or scraped Apollo through a automation script on Python and then JavaScript, but I have recently come across a feature that allows us to scrape Apollo through a Google Chrome extension. And honestly, I'm kicking myself that I didn't see this earlier, but it makes it a lot easier to scrape Google Chrome, is the gist of it, right? And today we are going to build this. Let's get these out of here. Okay, right. And if you've never made a Google Chrome extension before, you could follow along in this video, but we're basically going to be able to extract all kinds of information from Apollo through this extension. And I'll have somewhere where I can give you guys the extension once I'm done making it, but I'm hoping in this video I can make it from start to finish, all on live, all doing it from the live stream, and then I'll put up 2 videos hopefully later this week. I have 1 video coming up on verifying emails, which I don't know if that's going to be a good video, but I'll put it up anyway. And then a full rundown of the extension, and then another video kind of breaking down this live stream and showing you how I built the thing. But, all right, so with that all being said, let's head on over to Apollo. So let me just get into my account here, and I'm going to make a new list for this one. I'm going to try to get a new list of just like some high profile CEOs, because we're going to be using this for a long time. I don't really want to like call anyone out for you know, looking at their information for 4 hours, because that's probably what this stream will turn into. All right, number of employees, let's just go to like 100,000. And companies, or let's just do locations, United States. Okay, so let's just make this list real quick. So we are looking at currently, right now, CEOs in North America, right? And we've got a lot of good stuff here. And what I want to do is I'm going to make a new list. So how we've been doing this is I'm going to make a new list called CEOs. Is when we save contacts to a list, like how I'm doing here, I'm just going to save. Ooh, we got to refresh this because, of course, Apollo doesn't like it when we make a list right off the bat here. When we save contacts into here, you see it adds our contacts to that list, and that also lets us get these emails here. So I'm just going to go through the rest of these ones. Hopefully these public CEOs are okay with having their emails looked at. But that's just how the game goes, right? So we have our lists here that I'm going to be using, and this will be probably, I don't know, probably 100 contacts. We'll let it load in for a second, but the gist of this script that we're going to be building is based on this table right here. So in the past, we've been scraping Apollo by the T-bodies here. So if we go through the code here, I don't know how good you guys can see on the side here, but there's basically these T-bodies right here that allow us to scrape all the relevant information on Apollo. But what I didn't realize is that we can just scrape the table directly. And that will give us our information a hell of a lot faster than if we were to just scrape each individual T-body. And also, because we can scrape the table, we can also change the table layout. And if you guys are looking, if you guys are looking at this right now, you can see the emails for these companies right here. Like, the emails are right here. There's no like clicking on anything, like having to verify stuff. Now, granted, there's only one email, but like realistically, if you're using email marketing for any way, like you're only going to need one email. Hitting people in multiple accounts is like great, but like odds are this is probably the email they're going to be using. So we can just scrape the table directly to get this information. So if I go here and I click on scrape, you'll see I have a little scraper that I already kind of built out that gives us the emails in a table here that we can then just use to scrape, right? Like the information's right here. And I think the issue that I had before is I didn't know how I got the emails on this table here. But if we actually go to our layouts here on the right here, we can choose a new layout. So if I edit this layout, we can choose more information to add in our section here, and we can change this up however we want. We're stuck with the name, title, actions, and company, which is fine, sure. But we can also add things in like the email, number of employees, phones, industry, keywords, contacts, states, country, location, stage, owner, lists, last activity, contact created, right? There's more fields here we can enter in. If I go through here and let's just enter in all of these and save this, we get a lot more information. So we have the contact list for CEOs, contact number is me, stage is cold, location, last activity, contact created, yeah, all the good information. And if we come to here and scrape it again, we get all of that information that we were just looking at, including things like the keywords, the industry, the phone numbers, companies, number of employees, all of that good stuff. So that's going to be the plan for today, is to just get the information like this. And like I said, I already have this one kind of built out, but we're going to be building a fresh one from scratch that I'm going to be using for the upcoming video that I'm going to make, which is going to be a breakdown on how it works and giving it over to you guys so y'all can use this scraper for free. And the thing that I completely forgot is there's a lot of other table scrapers out there that kind of do similar things, but the one thing that I completely missed is that the emails show up right here if you just add in the emails in the table layout. So you don't really need a scraper for it per se. You can just get the emails right into here. So that's going to be the goal for today, is basically building out a way to, maybe if I refresh this now. All right, we have 97 contacts here. This will be perfect for what we're doing. There's 97 people here. Basically, when we come onto a list page, we can open up our thing here. It gets the list for us, and then it tells us scrape. And then we can just scrape everyone on the list. We wait like 15, 20 seconds, and then we can just download everything from the entire list, everything that's displayed here. So we'll get things like the name, title, email, employee count, company name. I don't know if we'll go into company like details like these kinds of things because it's kind of hard to get. But definitely phone number, industry, keyword, city, state, and country. And I will get rid of the rest of the information here because we're not really going to be needing it. Like this kind of stuff. Yeah, we could just go with this. So that'll be perfect for our use case. Yeah, and you'll see if we use the one that I have already kind of got here, it identifies the URL, the pages, and then we can scrape the page and we get all 90. Well, we get only the first page, but we can go through and iterate on the pages to get all the contacts for the list. Whew. There we go. Let's see, why is that not? Oh, 122. So we have even more contacts. They're still coming in, right? There we go. So that's the game for today. So let's get into how we're going to build this. And of course, we're going to start off with ChatGPT. So to start off this scraper, let's do this. All right. So now, in theory, I'd be recording the video right now. Let's get building this scraper. Hardeep, what's up? How are you doing? Love the content. Thank you, man. Thank you. More content coming soon, of course. Let's get working on this. So we're going to say here in ChatGPT, to get started, let's start off with this. say, can you make me a simple Chrome plugin that detects when this URL is current, or I say is active, I guess. And we're gonna want to put this finder URL in here. The reason why we're doing this is because we only want it to scrape we only want it to scrape lists when we're on this base URL here. So when it finds this, just like print something like active, or like we can see it in the tab in like the pop-up window. And this will make it so that we can just test what URL we're on. Maybe we can even do like, see, I don't want it to do the content.js. Here, let's, okay. Don't use content.js, use pop-up.js and make an HTML file. Okay, so don't use content.js, use pop-up.js and make an HTML file that displays the current URL the user is on and tell me if it's the base URL or not. So what we're gonna do here is exactly that. We're gonna use our pop-up HTML, and hopefully when we're on a given page, it updates with the page and tells us whether or not our base URL is correct. Perfect, okay. So we're gonna head on over to our favorite here. I'm gonna make a new instance of this, VS Code. Make a new folder. Let's see here. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Oh, this one. Okay. Extension. Okay, so we're gonna use this folder here. Okay, so we have our new folder here for our project. So we're gonna follow along with what it wants us to create here. So we need a manifest.json file, a pop-up HTML, and a pop-up.js. So manifest.json. Of course, I can't spell JSON. And I will copy this over, put that in there, and then pop-up.html. Of course, I can't spell again, so we will retry this. And pop-up.js. Okay, let's get you, and let's get you. So now we have our 3 different scripts here that we will use for our plugin. Beautiful. So let's kind of go through this to make sure it does what it says it does. So we're gonna change this from URL display to just Apollo Easy Scrape. And description, we're just gonna say scrapes Apollo. Beautiful. We're gonna get rid of the icons for now. I'll probably add some in later by the time you guys get this, but we will get rid of all of that good stuff. And it looks like we're gonna change this title here to Apollo Easy Scrape. And we have just our div URL and our status. So query, active, true, current window, tabs, get the URL. All right, let's just check this out. Let's just check this out. Okay, so we have our little Chrome extension here. We don't need much to get this to work at all. We just need these 3 files, and we can then head over to our Chrome extensions page, just up here through Chrome. I'm on Brave right now, but this will also work for Chrome. Load unpacked. We're gonna find our extension folder that has our files we just made. So I have this folder here that I will select, and that'll pop up right in there. And now if we head over to here, and we can kind of go through all of my nonsense extensions I have, we have this. So now it says current URL. This is not the base URL. Perfect. So if I were to go over to like Apollo, for instance, so log in, and I check this out again, current Apollo, this is not the base URL. So we're looking for when it's on this. This is the base URL. Perfect. So now we have it detecting when this is the correct URL, right? And so let's go back to ChatGPT, and now we're gonna get rolling with this. So we're gonna say, we'll say, can you display a button? And when it is not the URL, make it gray. And when it is, make it clickable and blue. So this will give us a very clear indicator of when we're able to scrape the page or not. We're gonna start with the button first, and then we're gonna kind of go through everything here. So we're gonna start with one page to scrape. So we're gonna get kind of the foundations of this, and then I'm gonna build out this for a single page scrape. And then we're going to transfer it over to the multi-page scrape, just because it'll hopefully make things a little bit easier when we go to do the multi-pages, just so it works correctly and kind of get this to like look a bit more uniform. So yeah, we'll change our styles like that, and it gives us a new pop-up JS to also change the button status, which we're also going to need. So I'll slap that in there, and then we can just head on over to our extensions. And then if we refresh our extension and we come over to here, base URL detected. Now, why is that not changing? Oh, because it's not. Oh, the base URL, but then. That's so strange. Why is this not working already? Come on now. Did I forget? It checks if the current tab's URL, but it's not. Come on. We're like 2 seconds into this. This is the base URL, but if I were to go home, this is not the URL. Okay, that I don't know why it wasn't working before. If you go to search, oh, because we're still in our list. Duh, that's incredible. But if we were to go to like people, that's really strange. Hold on. Manager. I went through this, and this URL doesn't usually changes. That is weird. Let's see. Can I get... What is in here that allows us to determine whether or not we're looking at the right information? Like if this is contact label ID here, but even then, like, that is bizarre. Okay, we'll just continue on with it then. See, now why isn't this changing blue though? That's what I want to know. Head back over to ChatGPT. Same. Didn't really look at the code. I'm just gonna hopefully this hope to God this works. Why? Did we? Maybe we didn't save this correctly. active button. Style for when it's active. That's not correct. That's not correct. Okay, we're gonna try something different here. We're gonna say, I'm just gonna paste in our code and then just say, so use a different method to make it blue if it's on the sub URL. Yeah, okay, honestly, it's probably better if it changes the... Okay. Color and cursor, so we don't need the color in here. White color. Okay. Let's refresh this. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so now when we're on our list, we're on this, but if we go to something else, we are not on that. Beautiful. So now we have just like a little check to make sure that everything is great. And what we can even do is add some border radius of like 10 pixels, which will just pretty up our button a little bit to make it round. Well, round. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That is cute. All right. So now if we check this, there we go. It is perfect. Let's continue on. So now what I want to do is we want this to, let's just get rid of these ones. All right, so we're gonna say, can you make it so when the button is clicked, it displays the table on the page in a table view in HTML. Find the only table on the page and style it to show everything. So hopefully what this will do is it'll take the table that we found from here and then it will display it like the other plugin I had down here. And that will make kind of a table that we can then use to hopefully give us a button at the very end to download everything on that page. And then all we have to do is make sure that we are iterating on the pages to then to get all the data correct. Now, why does this... Pop-up JS... Pop-up HTML. Okay. Right. So it tells us to add in some new functions. We have our new manifest file here. So we'll just say this. Rewrite the entire HTML and JavaScript with the changes. In the meantime, we'll take this new JS or manifest file, stick that in there. And the difference between this is now we have some permissions, so now it allows us to script on the tab, which is key. Also background.js, we're not gonna actually, I think, use this, but I'm just gonna make a file anyway in case we do. That we'll have to make a file if we include it in the manifest. We don't have to put anything in it, but just keep it there for now. And then the default icons we will just delete for now as well. And then we also have some content scripts in here, which I don't think we're using content scripts in this, are we? Hello. Right. Okay. Right. Okay, let's just take their new script and give it a whack. That's our new stuff right there. Okay. So once again, come in here. Okay, so it wants us to use a content.js. We'll just kind of delete that. And now, why is this not working? Where else does it require this? Okay, let's try this. Let's take this. Edit this in the content to not use a content.js, or not edit the code and not use a content.js. Okay. Huh. Oh, okay. So that was for the content scripts. That's what that is. So if I were just like you, come on, display table. We want. Come on, man. Come on. There we go. Oh, so now if we do this, hey, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh, isn't that sick? Let's also not do this. Bloop, and bloop, and you. And I'm going to copy this and paste it in here. And we're just going to make the styles. I like the way that this does the styles. If it includes, yeah, we're just going to slap these styles in here. What are these? The pointer, right, and these are these ones, right? So now this, nope, this, yup, look at that, but this is, why is it not turning blue? Blue, where are you? Where are you? Background color gray, background color blue. If it is button disabled, false. Wait a second. Did I? Hold on. I think I might have just edited the wrong code. Let's check this. There we go. Okay, yeah, so get rid of it. I'm gonna rename this as old so we know it's old, but there we go. So now if we check out our new script here, if we go to our extensions tab, check this out, it's not there. If we go here, check this out, it is here. We can click on it, and now we have our information. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Great. So We have a lot of goodies here that we need to go through. Basically, we're gonna want to be able to remove any images from the table, just like other kinds of nonsense. Like, what's in here? Like checkboxes. Checkboxes. What are these? Remove any buttons, checkboxes, and images. So let's do that. So let's take this script for pop-up, and then we're gonna say when you display, come on. We're gonna say when you display the table, say when you display the table, remove any SVGs, images, buttons, and checkboxes. And hopefully what that will do is, once again, remove the goods so we can have a clean version of this instead. Because we're already off to a pretty decent start. But if we get rid of these like icons here, then we'll be on a roll. And what we'll do too is, so we can also remove the quick actions. So any column that contains quick actions we'll delete. For names, we can split that up. And we're going to skip, I think we'll do the company URLs, but we might have to skip on the LinkedIn's. We can try it though. We can give it a shot. But we already have a good start here with this information, which I like. Who's the CEO of LinkedIn? Ryan Roslanky. Okay, sure. Okay. Right. So we have our new function here. It assumes there's one table, removes the elements. Sick. So, bloop. There we go. Not this. We need this. We need this. So, now, refresh. Come to you. Let's give this also a refresh. There we go. Look at that. So now, we have our names with the URLs inside of them, which is nice. So if I were to click on this, maybe not. Are the URLs, what are these URLs? Will it tell me? Copy link. Oh, it's the account's URL. That's interesting. So this is the account for the Apollo link. Like if I went here, yeah, this here is the same as this one here, but it's like through the extension, right? So, interesting. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. So now, let's do this. Let's take this, copy this, come back in here, and then we'll say so now we paste it in our pop-up code and then say add a button that allows us to download the information from the table into a CSV. And then we'll be able to take that CSV and open it in Excel to give us the goods. And we're already like almost halfway there. And the thing that I like about this method too is because you can change the table layout to however you want, right? So like the reason why this works is because we have the emails displayed here, which makes it so much easier to view information. Can't believe I didn't know that ahead of time. But yeah. So that's what we'll do. Why is the name so long? That is strange. Maybe we can check the styling of this. Border, background, table width. whatever. We don't really care though. I'm gonna get rid of the table anyway for when you guys get this script. Okay, so we have our new button, which we can add here to above this. Wait, right there, download CSV. And we'll just say this. Rewrite the entire pop-up.js with the changes. I don't really want to go through and figure out what I have to do here. Some things are just meant for the AI, and this is one of them. Right. Okay. Sick. You know the rules, guys. Let's give it the old spin. And nothing happens. Beautiful. It's not the right URL, of course. Sick. Okay, so let's go backwards now. Let's just say the display table button did not work. Can you fix this? Right. The table CSV and the download CSV. Okay. So table CSV, download CSV. Let's try this. So now we have our new script. If we test this out again. No. Let's go back. Okay, let's just do this. Let's change the style to display none to just display it always. That's fine. Let's skip this one. Let's make it, I don't know, aqua. Sick. There we go. So now we have our button here to download this. So I'm going to take our code here and then say, make a new tab for this one. Oh, copy this. Say this and this. So can you edit my Chrome extension so that after I get the table data and I click on the download button, it copies the exact data to a CSV. So now we're trying to get the table data once again into a CSV. I don't know why the first couple codes did not work. I don't mind this actually. I don't mind it actually putting it in like in the script tag. I think that's fine. Oh wait, no, this is just the entire other part of the code. Okay. So this is a pop-up.js. Can you put all this in one pop-up.js file? So what it's trying to do here is make a script tag under here. It's trying to make like a script, you know, what would be like a script, you know, the whole, yeah, like that. But we're just gonna not do that and have it try to update this because that's cooler instead. We do not want that to we don't want that to be in one file. We want to keep it separate just to make things a little bit cleaner. All right. Right. So after we're able to get this CSV file, I want to do a couple more things for cleanup. I want to be able to split the names and get rid of the rows that are empty. So like, for instance, if we take a look at this now, like if the names don't have the full name, like some of them only have, oh, I guess they only have one letter here. Okay, that'll be fine. But maybe we can split them to be two different names, like a first name, last name, full name. And then this one here with the quick actions, we can get rid of all of this completely too. We do not need all that information. And everything else is pretty much fine. We could probably edit the phone numbers to make them also regular expressions so they always are the same. And what the fuck? What kind of Medtronic? What kind of tags are those? They put their Facebook link as part of their tag. Whatever. I'm not a business owner like that, so whatever. Okay. So let's check this out. Come on. What happened here? Okay. All right. Let's come here. So now, display the table. The table indeed works. Thing we have to note though is we have to wait for the table to really load before we can grab the information, or else you saw it was going to be NA there. Just a thing we got to keep in mind. Now we have our table here. So let's go to our folder. Let's open this bad boy up. What are we looking at? What are we working with? Okay, cool. This is the old one. Oh, okay. I came across this issue last time. So we only have 3 or 4 different titles here, which is brutal. We want more than this. This is terrible. We want more information. So I'm going to put this in here into our ChatGPT. So there's an issue when we display our table here and the employee hashtag actually messes up the way it gets put into the row. Okay, so we're going to say I think the hashtag from the employees section messes up the downloads. Or messes it up when you download it? Can you handle it? Or can you change it to handle special characters? Because I think it's that hashtag that's actually messing up the way it's downloading the information. Hopefully they'll just give us a new function that we can use to get the right stuff. All right. How are we looking on the stream? Is the stream still going? Are we still live? Did I mess something up? Did I click a button? I may have clicked a button. Let's see. Oh, we're good. We are good. We are looking great. Okay. Okay, we have our new code here. I'm going to replace this like that. And now we have this handle multi-line content characters. Something about, I don't know. We'll give it a shot. Who really does know? Refresh the plugin. Let's restart the page. Let's actually just put this all on one tab here. This is kind of annoying. Okay. All right, so we refresh the plugin. We've got you. We've got this. If we download this, let's replace the table data. I'll delete my old instance. Needs permission to download. What? Oh, it's because I had my other one open still. Duh. Okay. Display, download, replace that. All right. This did not work. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but we're just going to go with it and move on. We're going to call it a day and not think about it too much, right? It's kind of the goal, at least for now. At least for now. Right, so what's the difference here? Wrap each cell in double quotes. That's so bizarre. Yeah, it's just weird because like this happened the last time I was building this script, but like I'm not too sure like why it's doing this. Maybe for some reason, like, yeah, okay, let's try this out again. Let's make a new instance of Apollo here. Try this again. Replace that. See, I only... All right, let's check this out again. Let's see why it's not working. I really don't know why. It's so bizarre. I like how it adds in the formatting of the table there, which is super helpful. Any day now. Is it not picking up all the rows? That's so weird. Download table. Oh. Maybe it's something with the... Yeah, maybe it is something with this one. I don't know. Right. Okay, we're not gonna blindly paste this one in because I need this to change some stuff. I need this to take this out. Okay. No, it's not. It's definitely not dynamically loaded JavaScript. That's just horse. All right, let's just try this then. So it gives a new download CSV. Right. All right, let's just try it. Maybe it works. I'll give ChatGPT. Like what? Like what is this? No. We wanted to keep it the same. We want to keep it the same. Okay. All right. Let's go back. Let's backtrack here. Let's refresh this. So if I display you, that's fine. But if we download you, we don't get anything. We only get that. That's so strange. Okay, let's make a new window here. Let's take this. Let's come over here. Just take this over here. So now it's saying okay, in my Chrome extension queue, make sure that it picks up more than the fourth, or it gets all the information from the table properly. I don't know what, but it stops after the fifth column, which is titled employees. This all looks fine. I just don't know why it's not printing out the right one here. Huh. Trigger download, clean up, sure. Okay. Skeptical of this one as well, but it's worth a shot, I guess. Oh, it even says, duh, we should probably look at these before we continue, because these errors are very helpful. I completely forgot about those too. It's a lot to keep track of when you're doing this kind of stuff, but it's all part of the fun, isn't it? All part of the fun. Ugh. Okay, did I get any errors? No. What? It's not hidden though. I hate when it does this shit because it's like I know for a fact it's on the table. I can see it right there. Name, title, email, quick actions, number of employees. I'll say. No, this is wrong. Same. Let me look at my other script because this is just nonsense here. File, open folder. Display results. All right. Let's do this. So I think I got this from the last script, but basically we need to convert each stuff into a blob. Table is CSV. Okay. All right, no, fuck this. Okay, we're gonna say this. We're making a new script. We'll say use this when trying to download the CSV and see if it checks the blob to help it. Right. Sure. Let's check this out. Check this out. Doesn't even work now. What the fuck? Okay. If this doesn't work, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have it outright replace anything with a hash symbol in it. Because, Jesus Christ, man, I don't think it is used anywhere else. And this is just ridiculous. Okay, I'm just going to say rewrite the script with the changes and remove any hash symbols. And we'll see if this does anything. Should. Why is this going to be the thing I get stuck on? Because this is just like nonsense at this point. This is just like such a low barrier right here. Like, if the table just worked. It downloads the information too, which is crazy. It just doesn't get the last step here of showing me all the data. Yeah, like it just does only a little bit here. All right, let's try this again. Okay. Oh, see, that was from one of the other ones. All right, maybe refresh this. Course. No internet, huh? What? You've got to be kidding me. There's no way. There's actually zero way. What? What was that? Okay, sure. Okay. We're just gonna take this. So have it remove any hash symbols as well to fix this. I am like so stuck on what this is. I fixed it before, but like... Interesting. Wow. Okay, maybe that will do something. If this works, I'm actually gonna just throw a tantrum. Oh my god. Wow. I'm gonna fight someone. I literally knew what the issue was. Okay, so, yeah. Oh, brutal. Well, we got it, guys. All the information is here. But, yeah. That's crazy. All right, we'll do this. We're going to take some information here. I'm going to say this. Okay, so we're going to say, can you format the phone number so they're all in regular expressions? And then can you correct any weird characters in the data? But yeah, that's incredible. That's actually incredible. We have stuff like this that's just super weird. Yeah, 26. We have all the information we need. That's crazy. Okay. No. No. Oh my fucking god, ChatGPT. Holy hell. Okay, can you edit the script so any phone numbers are cleaned up, any special characters are corrected? I just want to put in some examples of what this looks like. Okay, so we're just putting in the code, the download code specifically, and then we're saying if there's any issues with this, then just fix those issues. Remove any non-digit characters from phone number. No, we want I'm gonna high spell parenthesis. Cell text trim. What do we have here? Cell text trim. So it tells us just to add in this. We'll add that in there. That will allow us to get those ones. Normalize the phone number. All right. Okay. Right. Okay, so we have our new little script here with hopefully some modifications to get the correct information formatted the right way. Let's check this out again. No, it did not work. Try this again. Yeah, see, this is so weird. Whatever. We'll just go. Okay. I'm gonna take this. I'll take this again. Let's come back into here. Let's check this out again. Say are formatted. Make sure all phone numbers are formatted with and then, okay, make sure all the special characters in the industry column are replaced as well. I think that's only for those two, but okay. Hopefully this just detects the rows and then applies the changes automatically. 1 segundo. We're back. Hello. What's up, man? How are you doing? Doubt. Hope I'm saying that right. Assuming it's the first column. No, you can't assume it's the first column. Jeez. Okay, we want to apply the correct formatting to the phone numbers as well as the industry. Once we get this information cleaned up, we should be smooth sailing. Because, oh, God, make sure this is checked off first. Once we get because we'll chop up the names, right? The titles is fine. The emails is what we're looking for realistically. We want to get rid of this. We want to get rid of any ones that say no email. And we just want to make sure that these company names and these characters are fixed. I hate looking at these characters and stuff like this. What? What kind of nonsense? It wants me to change this beforehand. Okay, alright, whatever. We'll just do this. Okay, we'll say this. We're going to edit this one more time. Okay, and we're going to say if it finds any characters like this, fix them. And then also make sure that the format of the phone numbers are correct. Malie Brunt, just found your channel today. I like it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the content. Let me know what you want to see in the future. There's more videos on the way. There's a big plan to the channel as of right now. I don't know what I want to do, but we're doing things. We're building, making AI stuff. I want to get this scraper out because I want it to look nice. Right. Interesting. Okay, so it wants me on the find table function here to change it, which is interesting, but let's give it an old shot here. So now if I do this, yeah, you're kidding me. All right, whatever. We're gonna move on from this. This is just so annoying. I don't know why it's not making me want to do this. This. Let's see what this gives me. Let's see what this does. Is this finally going to do what I asked for? This is finally going to do what I have been begging it to do all along. No. What? Say like This did not work. I still get numbers like this. This is just so bizarre. Come on. Clone the table. Holy shit. There we go. Finally. Okay, the numbers are finally in the correct format. Okay, and now like this. So now we have that, and then whoop. And then can you also remove any special characters like this? Right, okay. Sometimes ChatGPT or GitHub Copilot is the move. In this case, it was. Okay. Display. Industry. If we make sure we remove the old one. Don't save. You. No, this did not work. Oh, it's not a special character? What the hell? Sure. Get rid of that bad boy. I don't care. I don't like it. I don't want it. I want it to be gone. let's see here. Display table. Whoop. Let's get you out. Make sure that's correct. Come on. No, see. It even says text replace with nothing here. So I'm in the right one, right? Maybe if I make a new one. See, it doesn't show up in here. Ah, I need new contacts. Holy cow. But, okay. How can I make the changes show up? Okay, so it fixes in the table. How can I make the changes show up when I download the CSV? No. Okay, so we want to use this code. I hate that, like, sometimes it uses it. It just, like, it only uses the code that you're looking at when it feels like it. Like, it just picks and chooses when it thinks it wants to use it. Right, okay. Download table. Okay. Okay, no, we want, okay, so let's just try this again then. So now in the reflected file, we're getting through this, guys. It's happening. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jeez, what in the heck? What? As for the phone numbers, these should be working. Yeah, the phone number. Oh, the phone numbers, honestly, yeah, they're whatever. Okay, we don't really care as long as they're formatted. Of course, I have to delete my old one here. I just want to get rid of the special characters from the stupid. Yeah, see, but like. When I use this, it won't let me download the file. Huh? All right, we got to keep moving on. I spent 25 minutes on just trying to figure out how to handle phone numbers. It's kind of how this goes, though, sometimes. not that big of a deal, but I just want to make sure this looks nice. See, like, it does the changes correctly in here, but then why doesn't it just use the same table data to make the table? Holy shit, it finally worked. That took way too long. Okay. All right. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to take this and I'm going to say, okay, so now we're going to say, if it says no email or request phone number, can you make it blank? So let's just make it a little bit easier to clean up the information. So that when we do get our final sheet, it's as good as it can be. All right, this is probably overcomplicating things to the max, but it's happening. It is happening for sure, to say the least. All right. Retry this. Let's display the data. Get you. And now did it update the script? Come on now. Okay, so if it can't find the information, just leave the cell blank. I don't know why. No email. Does this say no email? Oh my god. It's because it's gonna be weird on me. Ooh, and it's gonna say, it's gonna be exactly that. Yeah, it's gonna be exactly that. So it has to be the exact same text. I mean, fair. It's just like super annoying when this happens, but it's better to be like this. Right. There we go. So now that's empty. Perfect. Same thing with this one. Now those phone numbers are also empty. So now we have our correct phone numbers. Also, if it says NA, let's also just make it blank. Maybe we can add on to this. Is this how this works? Did I just learn how to code? Did I just learn how to code? Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. So now if it doesn't have anything, it is empty. That's good. That's what we're looking for. So now we needed to do a couple more things to prep this data before we have it scrape every page and every list. And the first one is we need it to go through the names here. So I need it to go through the names. And I want this to go and delete the quick actions column here. I'm gonna say this. So I'm gonna paste this in here. There's a column called quick actions. Can you remove this at the very end? So we can just tell it to skip the quick actions column. Look at that. It's probably gonna be the easiest one all night too, which is crazy. Okay. Okay. Let's give this a shot. So we have our new script, which should remove the quick actions column. Display, download, replace, inspect. No, did not. Oh, index 1. Yeah, see. Oh, I hate when it does that. Oh, thank God. All right, so it determines the one that has quick actions. Okay, so this will dynamically skip to that one. Right. Okay. Let's try this again. Display our table, get our data, and let's see. There we go. Names, titles, emails, employee counts, companies, phone numbers, industries, keywords, states, cities, countries. And we can change that depending on our table view. Caesar, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. We're doing coding work for the people. It's taken a lot longer than I thought. I've been streaming for literally an hour and a half. It should not have taken this long. I spent 20 minutes trying to figure out how to get phone numbers to be correctly formatted, but oh well. All right, let's do this now. All right, so now we're going to put in the names and then just say, can you dynamically break it up into 3 columns so we get the first name, last name, and full name. And hopefully it'll add those after the name so that they're all like sequential, but who knows? This is just another gamble. Who really knows? All right. The name column. Sweet. Hopefully it dynamically found the name column. We're going to test this real quick. If this works, then I probably won't play with it, but we'll see. Okay, so it was correct, but we'll say We'll say, can you fix the headers so it's first name, last name, and full name, first name, last name. Might actually use this for my job, dude. Yeah, like people need this script, right? So what it basically does, Caesar, is you just make a list on Apollo. You get 10,000 credits for free, and you can scrape the entire database here of all their emails and contact information. Yeah, so I'm making a plugin for it, and then I'll probably just put it out on a GitHub page or something. Hopefully, yeah, row data push. So it adds in the row names for this. Why does it? Okay. Function table. All right. Let's do you again. No, shit. Display you. All right, come on. There we go. First name, last name, full name. Titles, emails. Oh, it fucks up the quick actions. Oh my God. Make sure to dynamically remove the quick action column as well as dynamically find the name column. So hopefully it'll name index, quick actions index, right. Okay. This is a hell of a function. But this should be the money shot if all goes well. Display, download, hue. First name, last name, full name, title, email, employee count, companies, phone numbers, industry, keywords, state, city, state, country. Woo! Look at that. And it's all keyword compliant. Although it forgot the NA. And the request mobile number, of course. So we need it to filter out that information again. Okay. I'm going to make a new one. I'm just going to say this. No email, also request mobile number or NA. So now it'll have it filter out those cells with that information as well. And hopefully make it a bit easier to get the correct information. Let's see. Filter out cells. All right. Okay. Final test. Then we can move on to the fun part where we get to extract every page in the list. Okay. There we go. You can kind of see it, but oh my God, it doesn't. It replaces it with just nothing. We need it to be replaced with nothing so it knows to go to the next row to put in the information in the correct row. It's like little things like this you have to be worried about. Of course. And that's just going to say, yeah, if cell text, then do that. Right. If, then that. Which, okay. All right. After many attempts later, this is the one-page money shot. Boom. There we go. Countries are all good. States, cities, keywords, industries, companies. The phone numbers are gone if they don't exist. Company sizes, emails, titles, full names, last name, and first name. All formatted correctly with all of the correct information. Beautiful. Okay, so now what we want this to do is we want this to display this. So I'm going to kind of cheat here, but I want it to display this A tag that contains the text total 122. Because that'll allow us to get our number here to determine how many total pages there are on this list. So if there's a list with 10 pages, right? We can figure that out by the total amount of lists here. Because we're gonna do by 25 here, and I'll probably have an input for how many leads per page, so it gets the correct amount of pages. But we're gonna set it by default as 25. I might make some edits to this later on, but yeah, we're gonna keep it at 25 for now. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna get my other open file. Okay. Right. We want this. So this basically, this code that I have here finds the document A anchor, which if we go here is this A text here, and it finds an A anchor with text total. And now it finds that and it trims it and it puts it on the table to display as found total. So we're going to copy this. I'm going to come over to here, make a new one, and then we're going to say oh my god, I hate you have to put in the entire code because it doesn't want to read it and then it reads it. Like this is just utter nonsense. So you'll also want it to get the correct information to put to the table or next to the table. All right. So on document load, we have our new one here, and that will now tell us if the URL includes, also return the number. So if I refresh this, let's come into here. Did not show anything. thing I need to put in here. Oh God. So do I need to put that in this? I think I do. Yeah, I need to add a new div element to add the status, sure, of that, right? Gotcha. Total here. Okay. So we've got this. We're gonna check this out. Oh, it works. What? If I clear that, give it a refresh. What are we working with here? Okay. Sick. Well, that worked. So now when we go to our correct page here, we have this. Oh, you know what we can do? That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, the total can't be found there. What's the difference between that and this one? Something about this. We'll put a check on it to make sure that it finds the right total amount on the list pages. Right, okay. So we'll do this. So now okay, so now we're going to say, in this code, you can calculate the amount of pages there are by dividing by 25. And then display that next to the total. And that is this right here. Right in the pages tab. Total pages. Give it a little U, and yay, look at that. And then we have the total and the pages. So right now, we want this to display every possible URL. I want this to display now every possible URL in this list. So how this is going to work is we have now our 122 pages, or 122 contacts makes 5 pages. And if we kind of look at the links here, we'll notice when we go to another page, it adds a parameter here, page equals 2. So we can basically have it filter these links to go to each of the pages. And if I go back to 1, you'll see it goes back to 1. Or if I go all the way to 5, it goes to 5. So we're going to want this to go all the way up for each of the pages, right? And then we're going to have it scroll, or we're going to have it on the click, go to the first page, scrape, second, third, fourth, fifth, scrape all those pages, put it in one giant table. When you click the button, it downloads that for everyone on the table. Right. That is the goal. So. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, so we're going to take this. I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to put this in here. And then we're going to say, based on the page count, which is a current URL, which looks like this, which we can then give them the generic list URL, and the page URL has parameters like this at the end. Go to the second page and then make a URL for each page and display it under the pages. So hopefully this will do exactly that. We'll take the page number and then divide that up into all the pages and display the URL of the pages. Generate URLs for each page based on the item pages. Right. Okay, so this hopefully should get the links for us. I was kind of looking it over when it was doing it. It looks pretty solid. But there we go. So now we have all of our links set up. This is huge. So now if I take these, I'm going to make a new one called links. Just slap those in there for now. Oh, but see, the issue with this is, so, oh, here we go. We're going to change this up. So make it remove any current page parameters if it exists. So right now it's giving 2 page parameters. So if I were to go to this link, this page 5 link, it would take me to page 2. Or it would just say invalid, like not even legit. URL API, what the fuck? No, wrong. Just there's better ways of doing this. I don't know how to code, but I know that for a fact. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. So now we have, can you edit this so it removes any parameters for pages before it makes the new page URLs so I don't get URLs like this. Meme Zone, how many years of coding experience do you have? I have maybe 8 months. I would say total coding experience, maybe like 3 or 4 years, but like I wouldn't really call that coding experience. I would say maybe more so like I got through 45 minutes of free code camp and then called it a day. And then I really started to pick up learning how to code with ChatGPT, specifically in like maybe May of last year. And like I don't really know how, I don't really consider myself to know how to code either. What? No. Okay. We'll just... What? Why is... Okay. Whew, lots going on. We'll say, can you edit this code so it checks the page URL for any current page? Okay, so we're gonna say, can you edit this code so it checks the page URL for any current page parameters or removes them before it makes the new links? Let URL equals base URL. Huh. Okay, this looks promising. Yeah, we'll go with that. So, refresh the thing here. Go to you. All right. So now if I... No, see, it does it again. It puts the page... Oh my fucking god. This is ridiculous. So... I need to set up the users on page 2 like this. It removes the last parameter page and then makes a new URL for page 5, for instance, like this. And we'll just head to page 5. Wait, let URL equals base URL. Don't use the base URL, you just use the current URL. Okay. Holy moly, that was a lot. All right. Let's check this out. So we want this to, no. See, no, oh my God. It's getting the Chrome tab URL. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okay, how do I make it not use the base URL? I want it to just use the current URL that's on the page. But I don't want it to use this. No. It's a Chrome extension, so I need it to be I hate this. If this works, I'm gonna like, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. I hate, oh God. All right. This is disgusting. This isn't even close. Come on. All I want it to do is just const page URL equals base URL. Okay. In this, how can I edit this? So if any Okay, how do I get it so if they were any current parameters exist, whew, okay. Me oh my. Finally, maybe a solution. See, I get URLs like this though. No, wrong. Let's see. Maybe we can take something from this to kind of piece it together. What if we did this? What if we did base URL? Oh my god, what? Yo. Gang, I think we just figured it out. Oh my god, GitHub Copilot to the rescue. Look at that. So we just want the base URL to replace anything. I don't know why that was like way too complicated. Just kind of things you have to know. All right, so yeah, just taking the base URL and then replacing it through this. Exactly what I wanted, because that gave us this. So now we have these 5 URLs we can go through. If we kind of sift through these in here, they are the same yet different. And if we click on one, it takes us to the page. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So now for the last page. So the display table function, what we want to happen is basically this. We want it to go through all of the pages in this list for like 5 seconds. So we're going to want it to update the URL, go to the page, find all the information here, and then put it in our Excel sheet like this, right? And yeah, let's try this. How are we doing on the stream for a second? We're like, what, 2 hours into this? This is gonna be a marathon. But once this is done, this will be nice. Right. Okay. So if we go here, we're going to want to check out this. We're going to want to check out the action button. So if we hit the action button, get okay, let's do this. We're gonna have it okay, we're gonna have it do the exact same thing but make it shorter. Just want to get rid of some of the unnecessary things, like yeah, we could have it do the styles for the buttons all in one tab, which will just save us some room here. So we could probably get this down to like 150 lines instead of 200 lines, just to make things look a little bit nicer. And yeah, this will be nice because then when we manipulate it with the other script, or like when we have it iterate through the pages, it'll be a lot easier to ask what's happening, and we won't get timed out for character counts and limits because the bot here knows more about manipulating the data than I do. And I can just tell it in like natural language what to do, as opposed to just commenting everywhere, even though it kind of helps. Okay. So in theory, this should do the exact same thing. So I'm going to copy, paste this, and we're going to call it old 3. We'll call it old 3, sure. And we will, yeah, like 90, like you're kidding me. There's no way. There's no way this works. But if it does the same thing, then we're in the money. We got all of our links are correct. Pages, URL, displays the table, gets the information we're looking for. And downloads CSV. Let's replace the data. Let's check it out. Names. See it. It didn't split the names. All right, yeah, give it another go, ChatGPT. Come on, how dare you forget splitting the names? But I think other than that, everything's looking pretty solid. Huh. Yeah, see, and then it also messed up this too. We messed up the it got rid of the header for quick actions, but it didn't move everything over one. Okay, we're gonna try this out. If it splits it up, but it doesn't do the quick actions one, we'll give it one more go. This seems unreasonably short, but let's check it out. See what we're working with. Yeah. I think it's just this. Yeah, okay. We just have to download the download as table. Okay. All right. We've got that. We've got you, and we've got you. Oh my God. Let's try this again. Edit this code to do the exact same thing, but make it shorter. Do we have that many identifiers at the top? 5? Huh. Okay. All right, I don't like this at all. What we're going to do is this. We're going to take our this one here, and we're going to change this out for this. But then everything else we're just going to keep the same. And I'm just going to do some manual cleanup, because this is just getting ridiculous. Like that can go. That can go. That can go. Don't need that. We don't need this. And this. Right. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you. These are all just trimmings. It's not anything crazy. And then encoding the data. All right, there we go. 50 lines. Let's just see. Let's just make sure this continues to work. Right. You're kidding. Why does this have to be so difficult? Oh my God. Okay, that works. So now let's just go through this one last time. Just clean everything up. There we go. There we go. Nope. There we go. You. And there we go. There we go. Get add more comments in later if we need to, but I need to get rid of these for now. It's just going to be hell to look at. Const. Okay. And there. There. Okay. Okay, so not bad, but we got 30 lines down. So we'll continue with this. Let's see. Display the table. Give me the data. Let's make sure we have a new one. Fantastic. Right. First, last, full, title, email, employee, company, phone, industry, keyword, state, city. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, fantastic. So we have our new information here. Let's continue. So we need to, I'll try it in here first. Okay, we're just gonna try it. We're gonna say, can you make it so that get all tables will be called that will function or that will iterate over every single one of them. I'm going to copy this, I'm going to paste this, I'm going to call this old for, that is spelt correctly, of course. And okay, so on our find tables function here, we need to return the information from find tables. That's fine. So our find tables and data just has to return this at the end, which is perfect. And then we need to add this function in here, which will, in theory, get everything for us for each of the tables. So it goes here, waits 5 seconds, grabs the information, and then table display function. Let's see here. Display table button. Let's make a new one. Say display all. Let's give this a shot. So we have our links. Is this by default unclickable? Yeah. Of course it is. Okay, huh. Did it work? Did it work? No. Well, that's strange. If I were to, we're on page 1. Jesse Griffith. Interesting. If I make this one. Yeah, see, it doesn't add them all to, Oh, you know what? Okay, try this out. How can you make it one big list so it gets all the data from each of the pages and puts it in a downloadable CSV file? Rewrite the entire code with the changes, baby. Give it to me. Let me see. In the meantime, let's do other things. This is going to take forever. I can already guarantee you it's going to be like 20 minutes for this to load. It's ridiculous. Absolutely redonkulous. Okay. Right, okay, keep going. all table data.map. That's how you know it's working. Oh. It was going so well. No. Oh my God. What the fuck? If I... Damn it. Oh, come on. I'm putting it in ChatGPT. The same thing we just had in here. It was chugging. It was doing its thing. Certainly, based on your instructions, we will do whatever you say. I've integrated the changes to aggregate all scraped data into one big list before displaying and downloading into a CSV file. Here is your revised version of your Chrome script. Thank you, ChatGPT. Just do your thing and don't break. Watch this break. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. A long cry. Get all tables. Yeah, table display button. Make sure, yeah, that's working. We can have it like filter on and off depending on when it works or not. We'll deal with that in a second. We'll pretty it up too. I'm probably gonna stop once the core functionality is built out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do some changes to it and make it look nice, and then I'm gonna put it out there for y'all. This should be this is the last of the Apollo series. I'm done with this. I saw that the new information that I found on the table that I wanted to talk about, so that's why I'm making this one, and I'm done. Oh my God, this is not going to work. I can guarantee you this is not going to work. Let's just see anyway. Okay. Three. Bro, no way. It fucked up the format, but at least it got the correct part. Okay, so if we delete these rows right here, so if we delete these duplicate rows with the name and stuff, no, just delete this, come on. That's it. That is everyone in this list. Beautiful. Okay, can we edit it so the headers only appear once at the top? So there's a couple things to note about this. We have to edit the thing so it does the breaking up the names again, which we can just paste the other code that we have in and slap it in there. And then we also need to check to see if there's no email, which in case there is no email, then leave it blank. And then also delete this quick actions one right here. And the phone number, which we can all just do like that on one go. But this looks fine. Right. Okay, so now I'm editing this so it only adds the headers in one time. So our download CSV function this is so bizarre. I'm not even going to question it. I'm not even going to question it. I'm just going to continue on. Okay. Okay. Just don't think, just do. All right. Display all. Okay. Seems to have worked. Look at that. Beautiful. Amazing. Okay, so now this is the correct CSV file. We just need to do one last thing. Okay, so now we're going to say this. Copy this function, and I'm going to say this is my old code. So this is my old code. Can you make the new function also make those columns and remove the quick actions column? Whew. let's finish this off. Madra, what's up? You're my hero. You helped me buy Apollo Scriber 3. I really got many leads from it. Can you bring it back? Yeah, I'm making this one here. So this is gonna be something new. This is a new script that I'm building. It's a extension for Chrome. So if you've been following this stream a little bit, we're building this Chrome extension to basically do the same thing as the script, but it'll be a lot easier to run and hopefully faster as well. So that's the theory. That is the theory. Okay, so yeah, we have our new script here, which, yeah, I'll save this. We'll head over here. And now, drum roll, please. There's still a couple more edits we need to do, but this is like a bulk of it right here. All right. Let's see. Okay, should be good. Should be good. Our new table data. First name, last name, full name, title, emails. Oh, what? Okay. All right, can you bring back the logic to, oh no. Oh, that is so lame. I pay good money for this service. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's try this in here. Can you edit this function so it removes duplicate headers? All right. Sure. Let's just give this a shot too. Okay. You. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Puts it in a list. Look at that. Got all our goods there. We come here. Let's make a new table data. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's back. It is back. The dreaded error. What did I do in this one? Bring back the logic to remove duplicate headers. Let's see. Code doesn't split the names. Oh, I used the wrong. That's disappointing. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try this. I have this. Okay, so just to keep making sure this works. Oh boy. Fruit roll up. Frittata. What up, dude? How you been, man? How have you been? It's a late night. I'm on a 3-hour stream right now. Jesus. Jesus. I'm just saying things at this point in the void. Going crazy. Talking to myself. Talking about nonsense. Alright. Come on. Oh, boy. There we go. Okay, this works, but once again, we have our issue with the duplicate headers. So all right. Let's check this out. Check it out, check it out. All right. Goes to the first link. Goes to the second link. There it is. Down the CSV. This is just disgusting. Like, why are the headers the hardest part now? Like, this is crazy. I was so close to getting this fixed, too. Okay, I'm just gonna give this another shot. Okay. Actually, so how can you say this so it never does any duplicate rows? We're going to go the duplicate rows route. I thought about not doing it just because in case there's double contacts, but we'll do the make sure it doesn't add any double rows. No, here, we'll do this. Can you make sure this doesn't have any duplicate rows? God, no. Rewrite the entire function with the changes. Okay. Boom. Let's try this out again. Display all. CSV file. Oh my god. Gotta make sure you close the other one before you download the new one. Does this have what we're looking for? Oof. What the fuck? Huh? What? Why in the world? Right, so this was obviously the original one. Okay, yeah, that's an issue. That's an issue because we can't do the duplicate rows because, yeah. All right, we're gonna do this. Can you edit this so it doesn't add any duplicate headers? Okay. Header processed. Sure, there's a header processed step that we can take. Okay. Right. Okay, so now this should theoretically, according to GitHub Copilot, only process the headers one time. Let's see if it's lying. I have a feeling it is. I have a feeling it is lying to us. Yeah, see, it didn't do it. Yeah, this did not work. Huh? What? I thought, what do you mean? It said, oh, I'm sorry. I just did exactly what I told you to do. Like, what? You what? Okay, so we have our URLs. This is going well. At least the scraping part works. It's just about formatting. That's just the hardest part here. Yeah, see, it doesn't do it. Don't do it. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do what I tell you to do? Come on. Alright, let's give this another shot. Right. I have no clue. That is so weird. That is so bizarre. Why is it not? Like, what the fuck? Okay. Okay. How can I edit this code so it only adds the headers on the first page only? That's kind of more what we're looking for. Get all tables. Rewrite the entire functions with the changes. Make this old 5. Copy, paste. Old 6. Oh, wait, talking about, okay. Amplify. Alright, let's check this out again. I don't know why this keeps taking down my my actors. They must hate me or something. Like, why is it keep going under maintenance? Like, this is so stupid. I don't know why I can't just do like 6,000, like 6 fucking million. Okay. All tables and that. All right. All tables and this. Sure. Now, if I go here, there we go. 1, 2, a 3, a 4, and 5. Right. Okay. Please tell me this worked. No. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I copied and pasted the wrong code into the wrong one. I'm silly. I'm silly. Right. Okay. Come on, dude. Come on. What the fuck? And now it doesn't even display any information. Dude. I don't even know what is happening anymore. Let's just make sure this works. Right. Okay. Download CSV. Okay, we're gonna say this. Let's slap this in here. I'm gonna say, can you remove any row that contains the word name in a single cell after the first row? Sure. Okay. Right. Okay, let's try this again. Right. Thank the Lord. Okay. First name, last name, full name, title, email, if it exists, employee, company, phone numbers, industries, keywords, you know the deal. Fantastic. Let's try this out. Let's go with testing. This will be about a minute long. It's about 5 seconds per page. Probably can speed this up though. We're gonna get it looking nice too. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Boom. Let's name this data table 2. We should have 236. What? Oh no, why do I see like the same person over and over again? Amy Yang, Amy Hadrev. How do we get 253 contacts from that? That's strange. Oh, it's like adding to the list. That's fucking terrible, dude. Oh my god. Okay. When this button is clicked, it also resets any data in the table. That should be an easy fix. Boop. There we go. Skibbity doo and a skibbity bop. Boom. First page. Second page. Yeah, so what we want the app to look like is basically I have it say like easy Apollo scrape easy, or easy Apollo scraper, or Apollo easy scrape, and then it will say the please go to an Apollo URL, and then when it goes to found list URL, it'll say the total number of contacts, the total number of pages, And then when that looks good, just click on scrape and then just wait. Wait for it to finish its thing. And then once it's done, it'll pop up a CSV file like this. And then this button will be able to download, and we can just do this. So now if we look at this, there we go. Beautiful. 236, which is the 235 contacts list right there. So now if we head over to like this one, for instance, and we only 4 pages, let's destroy this. There we go. Let's download. We've got our goods. Not a lot of emails in this one. Also, not a lot of employees in this one either. All single-digit employees. But we have our data. First name, last name, full name, title, emails, all the goods, and an attempt at formatting phone numbers. Right. Okay. Okay. I think that's pretty good. So now if we went to like home, for instance, or if we went to like people or like home, that would not work, right? If we search for something other than this list here, that would not work. Beautiful. So if we go to a list, that'll work. But if we go to like a company page, this will not work. If we go to a people page and we look for the total amount, yeah, this is what I'm worried of. If we just pick like a location here. Yeah, I see it trims that to be 61. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, total 61 for 3 pages, so it definitely trims this. If I were to narrow this down a little bit, yeah, we get the laundry list of pages. 20 pages for 492 links. Let's see here. Let's check this out. Let's see. Is there something about this URL that can determine if it's a list URL? What about this? If I went to people here and we did this, and if we just hit like company, I don't know, Amazon. Yeah, 53. Okay, let's make this check a little bit stronger. Let's make it also Oh shit. Honestly, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We'll keep it like that for now. Okay. You know what? That's all right. We'll do this. We will come into here. I want to do this. Take this out. And then scrape Apollo. Do scrape list. And let's make this look nice. We are on the tail end of this. So the variables that I want to edit in this are the time between links, the page total, and or the page amount, or amount per page, and the total pages. So those are the only three things that we're gonna need. Ooh. Let's stick that in there. And then let's do this. We'll do a H1 for Apollo, easy scrape. Okay. Beautiful. So now, if we check this out here, holy shit, that looks fucking terrible. What the hell? Make the buttons wide with the text inside blue, with the text inside bold, and make the other button have the same styles. Why the hell? Action button, download CSV, we want the display table button. Let's change this to like 10 pixels. Font weight bold. And let's change the padding here. There we go. Let's delete these texts. We don't want those. And let's give this another go. And I'll say min width will be 50 px. I think that should be enough, right? 100 px. Add function. Okay, so we got to change out this then. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Clean you. Huh. Is that gonna scrape? Why does this suck? What the fuck? Okay. Okay, this works. Hey, can you try Facebook automation extension tool next? Why does this button have to be here? Facebook automation. What kind of Facebook automation are you thinking of? Like posting or scraping data? Scraping data might be a little hard because Facebook is they're super picky about that stuff. But there might be something in the works for that. Maybe just raw data we could probably do. This though, yeah, okay, I'm gonna make a new folder and call this old again, and then just take these, put them in there. Or no, copy them and then put them in here. Right, okay, so now how can I remove this button? I think if I were action button, okay. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. Action button. Right. Those are the styles for that. So actually, what we can do is this. And that should make all the campers happy, I think. Yeah, look at that. And now, okay. So, okay, say, can you edit this to make the buttons nice and the same color and a nice blue and make everything poppins? Okay, so let's try this again. Let's try to squeeze this in here to make this look nicer, and like we want also the width of this extension too. Right. Hover. Okay. Let's check. Does this still work? Yes, that will work. Okay, cool. Now, we need to make some more adjustments to this. H1, Apollo, easy scrape. Let's put that in here. Button, border, radius, and let's write that is so strange. What in the world? What is it about this? Is it the H1 that does this? Huh. Oh, maybe it is the URL. Yeah, it was the URL. Okay. Okay, let's try this out. Oh, we can just edit the body, right? Yeah. Do min width equals 500 px. There we go. Apollo easy scrape. This is not the base URL. If we head over to here, we get our goods. Right. So, and we want this to be gone. And then, the buttons, font family, pop-ins, border radius, 10px. There we go. Okay. So now we want to edit this. So how can I add an input for something called time between pages, and then that matches this number in this. The 5,000. Oh boy. Okay. All right, that works. And then what else do we need here? Function get all tables, page links. Page link index. All right, there we go. So now we have that. And now in this, how do we add an input to make the, what's it called? Like people per list or people per page? What do we say? People per page. Okay, so now we have this. So we now need to add in the time between pages, the amount of people per page. We can set this up to 1,000. And then we just need to add in the const people per page, which is in the else after results, which we then use for this. Beautiful. Okay, now let's do the refresher Rooney. There we go. 5 seconds, 25 people per page. Now if I did 100, okay, how do I do it so if the person updates the people per page, it triggers to add a function update? Right. There's no way this doesn't give me an error. Yeah. That fucking blows. Okay, we're gonna edit this a little bit later. Okay, let's just make sure this works first. That works. Okay, now let's see. So think I just need to do this. Is that true? Obviously need to add in this. Time, oh, it's already in there, duh, I'm stupid. Okay, so now, go here. Huh, that did not work. Oh, because we have no, we need this. Yeah, we do need this const people per page value here. And then to use that in this. And then if that works, how do I set the default of this to 25 when it runs? Okay, okay, thank God it grabbed the page to. Window onload function. But how can I do it if the user changes it, it automatically updates? Oh my God. What do I change in this and where? Oh my fucking God, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Okay. Let's go to ChatGPT for this one. How can I edit this to use this? This 25 should be this number in the HTML for my Chrome extension. It needs to be 25 by default when the user opens the extension, but change dynamically if they change it. Okay, but then My fucking god, it's even worse. It's like so bad. ChatGPT actually is so bad. Time between pages. Const. Time between pages is that. Is this. Okay. So now. Okay. Say, how can I edit this so if the user changes the number, it updates the page count accordingly? What the fuck? Is there a simpler way to do this? God, how are we on 4 hours with this project? I get that. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so, Right. Let's just do that again. Variable time between pages. Time between pages. And then after the base URL. I have no clue if this is gonna work. Yeah, we're just not gonna add this in for the first one. I don't give a shit. It is way too late to be fucking around with this. Okay. Okay, time in between pages. We'll do that variable. And then, how can you edit this so the max pages is 100. Okay, so we can only go up to 100 pages. Let max pages equals math bin pages 100. Right, okay, that's cool. That is cool. All right, I like that. Okay, so now sick. Let's check this out. Remove the errors. What is this not detecting? Fuck me, dude. I'm so done with this script. What? Okay. I'm gonna say old 2. Put those in there. We need to bring the old guys out now. Ugh. Right. Okay. Let's just get the styles down of this. So, in this, we had this. And then this, we had this. And in this, we have this. And then there's also this, which we changed. And then we also changed this to be this. This is so interesting. Why doesn't this just want to remove the button? I think I like bricked myself into a hole and I don't know how to get out of it. Like this will work, right? But then as soon as I do this, right? Fuck me, dude. Ugh, I hate going backwards on this shit. Yeah, what the fuck? Huh? What? You've got to be joking me, man. Fuck me, dude. Okay. Just want to take this. I just want to put it onto you. Is that so much to ask? Will this break? Yeah, what? Why does... That error, it just keeps coming up, and I don't know how to solve it. No, we're going down the same issue. Oh, it's because of pages. I'm so stupid. I am actually so stupid. Div ID pages. Ugh. I hate my life, dude. Oh my god. There we go. It's totally that. It is totally that. What? Dude, I'm going in circles right now. Why are the buttons gone? All right, well, I'm probably gonna end it there. What happened to the buttons? Why are they gone? Okay, hold on. Let's just try this out. Okay, all right, we're just gonna end the stream here, but that's basically how you can build this scraper. I've been going on this for way too long, but in a nutshell, this will work. And I'm gonna have a refined version of this coming up soon with a breakdown of how you can install it. So I'm gonna end the stream there, and I'll see you guys later. This has been a long one.